morning, everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody, for those of you who are new to this channel or are going to find your way to this channel. Welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've given me on this YouTube journey. All right. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Leave me a kind comment in the section below. Let me know how these daily readings or the readings that I put out resonate with you. I just did a chakra series. Messages from your chakras. Please go watch them. Watch the ones that I did at the beginning of the month with the dice that says what you need to know. And the monthlies to get a basic general view of the overall monthly energies. All right, so we're going to cleanse out our space. Oh. So thanks everybody for all the love and support. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you for finding me. Welcome to the Crow's Nest, Freya's Crone, where birds of a feather flock together. Doesn't matter what kind of a bird you are. The important thing is that you're here for some help and guidance. All right. All right, so I asked Spirit, I was like, all right, what do you want to discuss? Well, we'll start off with the date. Today is February 7th. So you got the 2, which talks about balancing ourselves out, keeping our head and our heart on a line to achieve goals. We have the 7 energy, which talks about the challenges that we are overcoming for ascension purposes, with the overlay of the 1 energetic year, which talks about realizing that we have everything we need within us to achieve our goals, whether it be the next step on our journey, ascension, whatever the case may be, because we're all down here on a journey, but everybody's journey is unique to who they are. All right, so don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Show me some love, and if you're a hater, thank you for watching. All right, because believe it or not, stalking my channel actually helps it out, so thank you. All right, so we are in the overall general, because if you take 2 plus 7 is a 9, plus the energetic year of 1, which adds up to a 10, that's the whole year. So we are still manifesting today. So I feel like you really need to keep grounded. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, dump that screen. I see I have 11 viewers there. So we are, Spirit is telling you that we have everything we need, right, to achieve our goals, to manifest, because today is a strong manifesting day with the overall energy of a 10, where we are learning to leave the past behind us. All the challenges that we have endured over the 9-year cycle, they're asking you to learn from it, to grow from it, and then leave that baggage behind, because you've already learned that lesson. There's no use carrying it forward. All right, because what we're doing is we're taking another brick and we're building towards our goal. And what we want to do in this year is build a sturdy foundation for our goals that we are trying to reach. We don't want something that is a little shaky, or the cement is too sandy and it crumbles. We don't want that kind of a building. We've already been there. We've already did that. We already learned that lesson. So it's very, very important to understand, it's okay to talk about the challenges. It's okay to acknowledge the challenges. It's not okay to sit and dwell on them moving forward, because again, you've already learned that lesson. So when I asked the angels, I was like, all right, what do you want me to talk about? And I shuffled my archangel cards. A spiritual soulmate come out. Angel Shamiel saying, listen, collective, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate. And yesterday, on the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then we had the Star card, and then we had the masculine King of Cups behind that Star card. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to, You do have somebody who is feeling with the cups energy. They are definitely feeling you, because a matching pair, that's talking about that spiritual soulmate in the cups energy, because the cups energy is an intuitive energy. Energy is a very psychic energy. So you definitely have somebody on a spiritual level that is a soulmate that is feeling you energetically, emotionally, and possibly even psychically. All right. So Archangel Chamuel is helping us with that soulmate, helping us to let go of the past, helping us to calm down and keep our emotions in a stable, uh, more stable, instead of over emotional, triggered, challenged, because that person's feeling you. We're not King and Queen of Cups energy. That person is feeling you. So the Queen of Cups was in reverse, which talks about being over emotional. So for my feminines out there, well, it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, because when it comes to energy, energy is energy. All right. We as a human are supposed to carry both the masculine and feminine energies within us. It's part of our twin flame journey for those of you who are on it. And I uh, resonate with that. I almost said recognize, resonate with that. All right. So I feel like with today's daily nine energy, this is a pattern that's been happening within relationships, soulmate relationships, because a twin flame is a journey. Within that twin flame journey, we find our soulmates, our divine counterparts, the ones that the divine is setting us up to be with, right? And the point is, because I just heard karmic, that's part of why a lot of relationships don't work out with us on our twin flame journey, because we have to go through the karmics to learn the lessons. Okay. um the lessons of what we will tolerate, what we will not tolerate. That's what the karmics are there for, is to teach us our lessons. And then what we do is, once we learn that lesson and heal from it, we mirror it to our divine counterpart, because that's what the twin flame journey is about: mirroring, as within, so without. So we had that masculine peeking out from behind the star saying, hey love, I'm watching you, I feel you, right? You need to calm down. I'm right around the corner, okay? I'm right around the corner. I know you're wishing for me. I know you're hoping for me. But I'm waiting for you to be mentally and emotionally stable here, okay? Um, because two is about that balance energy. It's about balancing your head and your heart and being stable within that. And then the seven energy today talks about for growth, for to our next step, so to speak, on our ascension journey. So it's about recognizing and learning, recognizing the wounds. Okay, I know I had these wounds. I understand why I had these wounds. These wounds were here to teach me what I need to know to change. It's about recognition, right? Because we're in that overlay of nine things within us. The lessons that we have had to learn to change ourselves, the change that we need to make, so that when your divine counterpart comes in, you two be on the same page. You two can actually look at one another and mirror back and forth to one another the love instead of the pain, if that makes sense. For some of you out there, I'm sure that it does make sense, because you're probably experiencing the exact same thing. All right, you're seeing it for yourselves. All right, so let's go ahead and pull. See, there he is on the bottom of the deck. I told you he popped out of the deck. I am helping you with spiritual soulmate relationship. So Archangel Chamuel to me is Cupid pulling back that arrow and hitting it in your heart space, helping you to open it up to receive the love that the divine feels that you deserve, right? The caption yesterday was, the divine is sending in a sweetener for all of your suffering, right? And one of the sweeteners is a divine counterpart. I love that you can build with, that you can trust with. I love that, um, you know what I mean, that you have worked for, so to speak. All right. So archangels, I invite you into my space, archangels. What archangel wants to come in and give a deluge to the collective? Did you see that orb? I called them in, and there they are. Alrighty, and I got chills. So that is it was either a spirit guide or an angel. All right. Please and thank you, Spirit. What do you want to bring to the collective's attention today? Yeah. Oh, what did I say? A loved one. So is a loved one that just come through. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessing. Now, if you watched, you see the orb come down and come across here. And then I pull this card. So your loved ones are around you. All right. And then I got chills up to my knees. And that was, while I was talking, I felt a spirit animal brush up against my leg. I don't always speak what I feel, but I felt it rub up against my leg. And then when I pulled out the cards, of course, the orb come down. So I feel like a lot of you have spirit animals around you, like pets who have passed over. I had a pet get hit by a car. I had another one that was sacrificed to black magic. I had to save his soul. You know, I've had a lot of pets pass. All right, I've had a couple of cats get hit by cars actually. But regardless of that, whether it's a pet or a family member or somebody that you truly loved, it doesn't have to be family. Blood doesn't always have to be family. They're around you, and they're telling you hello, right? Don't worry. Just feel my loving presence. Acknowledge that I am around you. I am coddling you. Because Archangel Raziel is the angel of death. Okay? So you got someone coming in saying, hello, my love. All right? On the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Raziel. Take power back. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So a lot of you may need to cut cords, do some praying, cut cords from the past, call your power back from it, and take that power that you're calling back, ask it to be purified. It's just because you're calling your power back doesn't mean that you can't have some dust bunnies in it. So ask it to be purified. I always ask Jesus to purify it. But ask it to be purified, or you can take Palo Santo, take a spiritual bath, sage, something along them lines to help get rid of any negative energies that you may be carrying back to you, because that's the purpose of cutting the cords, is to get rid of it. We don't want something attaching itself to your energy, and you bringing it back, so to speak. All right. So I feel like you have some loved ones around you who are protecting you. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to things. Like if you catch something, before I started seeing straight on, I would catch them out of my peripheral. So if you're catching something out of your peripheral, that's a sign that there's somebody with you. If you are smelling, like if you have a grandpa that used to smoke cigars, you're smelling cigar smoke, that's a sign that they are with you. If you're smelling a cologne or a perfume that a past on loved one used to wear, that is a sign that they are with you. If you are seeing dimes or pennies, that is a sign that they are with you. So pay attention, because you, collective, I'm seeing 1444. They are protecting you. They are protecting you, and they are showing you the signs. All right. So what do the crows want to warn the collective about today? What are the crows warning the collective about today? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Oh, look, and look, they're definitely warning you. Absolutely. See, what are they warning you about? Oh, yeah, they're warning you about something. They're even telling you, we're warning you. So about distance. Maybe you need to keep your distance from something. See how he's communicating? Mm-hmm. So your loved one can even come in as a bird. When I stepped outside this morning to feed the cat, even though we got more snow, I used to love it when I was a kid, but it ain't too much fun now that I'm an older person. um, there was a bird out there screaming, and it was not a crow. I don't know if it was a bluebird. It didn't sound like my bluebird because I know the sound of my bluebird and my redbird, but it did not sound like either one of them. But there definitely was a bird out there screaming this morning. All right, so warning. So the crows are definitely warning you of something, or I am. And it's because of that 9 energy. Like they're warning you, collective, you've already learned this lesson. This car was created during the height of the smoke from the eastern Washington wildfires infiltrated in the city. So these cards are by MJ Colleen. Okay? Obviously, I don't live in Washington. But, okay? Crows have scouts that sit high up for all the action to serve as a lookout. It is their job to spot the signs and warn others of danger. Warning indicates that the signs are around, that a storm is approaching, and your attention is needed to ensure that you have time to react. So that's why this loved one around you, they're protecting you and they are warning you, telling you, do not worry, right? Do not worry. Let it go. Let go of the worries. There is a storm on the way, a storm approaching. And they're warning you so that you have time to prepare yourself. And one of the ways to prepare yourself is to take back your power from the situation. In other words, don't allow this storm to get a reaction out of you, right? And look, you even have Archangel Raphael telling you, do not worry. Give your worries to us, right? Stay at peace. Make sure you stay at peace because they're warning you that the storm is coming. Archangel Michael is telling you are safe. He is around you and he is protecting you. I am protecting you against lower energies, guarding you, your loved ones, in your home. But you already have your loved ones that are with Archangel Michael and they are protecting you. So, yeah. So they want you to put your focus into your high priorities. And don't worry, right? Don't put the power into worry. Don't put the power into allowing this storm to trigger you. There's a card that I created. It's about learning to dance in the storm, right? Oh, I don't have that deck out here. I wish I should have brought it out. But yeah, so the cards are warning you of a storm coming your way. They're sounding the alarm system. All right. It could be somebody from a distance who is thinking about things of the past, thinking about things that have happened in the past. This person could have Libra in their chart, but they want you to stay balanced between your head and your heart. It is very important because this person is coming in to trigger you. They may be coming in to apologize, but it's just a trick, right? It's just a trick. They're apologizing and just to yank your tail. They're really not sorry for what they did, right? They're really not sorry for what they did in the past. This could be a past person. Could actually be somebody you had a commitment with. Remember I said about the karmic partner? Maybe they're coming in to try to say, oh, you're my soulmate. You're my twin flame. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you mad. Somebody's being very nostalgic today. Okay? So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to read Archangel Azrael's extended message here. Hello from heaven. Like I said, that bird was screaming, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, that's not a crow. What kind of a bird is that? I don't know. Like I said, I know the sound of the blue and the red birds, and it didn't sound like either one of them. But it was a little bird, whatever it was. So it could have been a sparrow. And if you see a sparrow, that is absolutely a sign that it's a loved one for some of you. Because sparrows, and this actually happened. If a sparrow comes in your house, that is a sign of an impending death. That's a true story. When I was working at a grocery store, when I first moved back to my hometown, I was working with a kid, and his mom had cancer, and she was not ready. She was like on hospice. She was there. She was ready to pass away. And we stepped out into the warehouse to do something, like to gather. So I worked in the meat department for 10 years. So we went in there to get something that we needed, like out of the freezer or something along them lines. I think it was ham loaf or something. And I seen a sparrow flying around the warehouse, and I went back in and I told the meat cutters, I was like, listen, I was like, so-and-so's mom is about to pass away. And within an hour, he got a phone call and found out that his mom passed away in the hospital. So that's a true story. So it could have been sparrow this morning letting me know, because sparrows often connect with past ever loved ones. Just to let you know, FYI. Was it last October? October of 2024, I think it was. I had a sparrow out in my backyard standing in a bush screaming at me. I'm like, what? So yeah. All right, let's go. I don't know why I'm in the P's when I need to be in the H's. All right, I found my page finally. So, your loved ones aren't far away. In fact, they're quite near. In your quiet moments, you can feel their presence. These really are true visitations, and I ask you to trust your intuition. You may notice dream visits from deceased loved ones, and that's really crazy because last night I had a dream of my friend who passed away in December, like a week before Christmas. And she was mad about it, and I'm like, what? Okay, now what did I do? You know? You know that your loved ones are happy, free of suffering, and want the same for you. Your loved ones want to work with your guardian angels to help you be peaceful. So watch for signs from heaven. Azrael is known as the angel of death, since its primary role is to help people cross over to heaven at the same time of their physical death. Far from being a morbid role, Azrael surrounds the newly crossed over souls with loving light to make their experience uplifting and comforting. Azrael helps deceased loved ones make contact with their living families and friends. You can ask Azrael to bring you a message or a dream visit for loved ones in heaven. All right. So, yeah. So, you definitely have not only Archangel Azrael, who usually comes out in every one of my readings, at least recently, but you have Archangel Azrael bringing a loved one through who is giving you a warning. And crows are also known to be the birds who can be in both worlds, be here in the earthly realm, but also in the spiritual realm with our past over loved ones. These birds are very intelligent. That's why people like look at them as omens, or like blackbirds that are here to cause issues. The crows are totally misinterpreted. They are very intelligent birds. They have the power to walk in both worlds. They bring you messages from the spirit world. They bring you omens. For me, they bring warning signs, right? I'm warning you something is going to happen, and it has something to do with supernatural. But this time it could be the storm coming. But in my dream, my passed over friend, I ain't gonna tell you what she was doing with her boyfriend, but for some reason, and this literally happened after her boyfriend was trying to get with me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not interested in you. And she did, like, he did it again in my dreams, and I'm like, dude, I'm not interested in you. And she was mad, and she came through with the same person that she was with the last time she come into my dreams. And I'm like, what the heck? What is connected between these two individuals? As far as I know, they never met, you know. I don't know. It was weird. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards. Oh yeah, we have justice coming through. Remember I said Libra. So this talks about that balance, right? Spirit is telling you don't give up, right? This talks about a fair and just, favorable outcome. The Justice card, it could be a Libra coming through. It could be, well, if my dad was a Libra Scorpio cusp. So let's see, fight for justice, equality, rulings made in your favor, and don't give up. So you have Archangel Raphael coming through too. So again, it's about balancing that head and heart, because something is out of balance here. See how one scale's down lower than the other? And that's because of that storm warning. Oh, yep, somebody's watching. Spy, lying, gossiping. Somebody is definitely lying here. So again, be aware. Somebody is being all nostalgic. Look, the balance card. That's the justice card. And they're coming in, this commitment, right, is displaced. They're coming in wanting to yank your chain just to get a reaction out of you, just to turn around and say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad, right? I didn't mean to make you mad and trigger you. That's a trick. That's that storm warning that somebody is coming in to yank your chain. And you need to stay balanced. Definitely could be somebody from the past, right? Look at these two people, male and female. Commitment. So it could actually be two people. It could be a couple, male and a female. Doesn't have to be. Somebody that you either live a distance from, or somebody who you have distanced yourself from. Somebody that you have called your power back from. Yeah, this person's just coming in to bring challenges. That's what their communication is all about. And they're lying to you. See? One scale's down and one scale's up. Is lying here. Spying, gossiping, spreading rumors. There we have Leo energy, Archangel Ariel, strength and grace, or kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. And they're going to be like, please forgive me. That's a lie. It's a lie. So it could be a Leo and a Libra, some sort of connection there. But the Leo talks about having that strength and that courage, right? Having that strength and that courage to let go of the worry, to stay at peace and trust that you are safe. Because not only do you have Archangel Michael around you, but you have a loved one around you who is giving you the strength and the courage to stay at peace with the storm warning. Don't worry. Don't worry, because worry is just a wasted emotion. So take that power and put focus into what you want to create today. Yeah, Seven of Ariel. Somebody's plan either is not working out as they want it to. Some sort of plan that didn't, like, it backfired. Where they invested, it did not work. Because the 7 in the upright position talks about where you put your focus at. Your focus, your time, your energy. But in reverse, somebody, their plan backfired. And then we have the Emperor. So we definitely have a father figure coming through here. Who is, yeah, the plan. The plan backfired. 10 of Michael. See, feels betrayed, backstabbed. And then we have the Magician. Yep. And then with the Page of Cups, this is a physiology. This is somebody who's very cocky, arrogant, self-centered, there for the good time, not the long time. Somebody is really hanging on out of greed. Yep, somebody from the past. They tried to delay something, right? Some try to delay something. That storm. There's that storm. Somebody could have been trying to destiny swap with you with some sort of magic, and it backfired. Alrighty, so 411 talks about the divine and your spirit team giving you that warning sign. Because 411 talks about a message coming in. So this person stabbed you in the back and betrayed you. Big time. Could have been an Aries, a Libra, and a Leo. There's the communication coming in, the trickery. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't accept that invitation. I'm sorry I didn't invite you. Yeah, but they're doing it out of arrogance. This is somebody who's very arrogant, very cocky, very self-centered, all about themselves, right? Somebody who doesn't want to let go. Somebody from the past. Somebody being very immature. Could be somebody from your childhood. Could be a past life person as well. But this is somebody you pushed away. You put them off at a distance. You put them on the outside of your circle. You put distance between them. So you definitely have the father figure coming in and warning you from heaven. Definitely, it's a masculine energy telling you don't worry, you're protected from this person. And that's really weird because I was just thinking the other day, I was feeling that something like this was going to happen. Like this particular person who happens to be a Leo was going to come in and try to start something because he was rejected. So you can be seeing 1111, 1111. I don't know where I was going to say 144. I guess you could be seeing that as well. This person's a liar. And the only reason why they're covered is because the plan that they made backfired. Alrighty. Yeah, this is I was just playing. And now they could be under judgment. While you, collective, are having a new beginning. Oh, look. See, there's that celebration of that union. I said about a union when I first started this video. And there's the Queen of Raphael, somebody who's very psychic. You already know this, is what I feel like Spirit is telling you. You already know this. You're already foreseeing the events. Maybe in your dreams, or maybe, like I said, just intuitively, or maybe you had some sort of a vision that this person was going to come to your house, right, and try to apologize for judging you. Yeah, they're coming. Mm-hmm. 911. So you could be seeing 911 too. 911, 1111, 555. Yep. All right, let's close out this reading. I feel like whoever this person is, they try to ruin your reputation. Their plan was to ruin your reputation and to take your destiny. Like I feel like this is a person who was trying to destiny swap. But Archangel Raguel stepped in and said, no. That plan was unbalanced. It's never work. This person's divinely protected. I feel like somebody is a chosen one. So, like I said, you could be seeing 411, which talks about this message coming through, right? They want forgiveness for trying to unalive you, unalive your destiny, unalive you in every sense of the word, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, or physically. The Ten of Swords talks about mentally, right? And now that the situation has ended and you are free, right? Because why? Because you called your power back and you allowed the angels to take it over, right? You sent all of that over to the divine and said, okay, divine, you handle it. Now the divine is stepping in to handle it, and they don't like what they're getting. This is actually bringing a new opportunity for you, because I feel like with the Strength card upright position, this talks about the strength that you have through the betrayal, through all the hurts, all the wounds, that strength that you have overcome from the being backstabbed, betrayed. And that's why Spirit and your loved ones are telling you, don't worry. We got you. You're protected. You did the right thing by putting distance between you and this person. Because all they were doing was just lying about you anyways. And they were investing a lot of time and energy in making plans. Somebody thinks that their plan's going to work, right? This could be somebody who was working with other people and putting this plan in place to try to hurt you. This is the ultimate betrayal card. When it comes upright, this is the ultimate. This is literally the storm. This is literally the storm. Where all those swords are in your back, from your head to your toes. And now you are laying there bleeding, and that's what was their plan. Alrighty. One final message. Thank you guys. I see stickers. If you could give me them, the other two viewers, please give me the thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Oh yeah, so you're being asked, look. You have very strong spiritual support around you. And they're telling you to get up and move around, right? Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and my energy. Yeah, so you really need to cleanse your energy. You need to move that energy around, because sitting in that energy is making you, like, it's way down, it's bogging you, it's weighing on your shoulders. So you're being asked to move the energy around, like cleanse your aura, cleanse your heart, right? Sage or Palo Santo, or do what you need to do to cleanse, spiritual bath, spiritual shower, right? That way you can trust and feel, see how close these angels are? Feel the spiritual support that's around you. I mean, you can't make stuff up. Hello from heaven, right? Archangel Azrael, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Ariel, and definitely 100 Archangel Michael, who was protecting you. But you have a past or loved one, a father figure, who was warning you to stand strong. You have the power to take control of your life. and this person is helping you to overcome this challenge. You know, overall energy of a 9. 2 plus 7 is a 9. So this challenge is to help you grow, right? I feel like this is a karmic person, a karmic individual. Somebody could be coming in as you. Oh, I'm your divine masculine. No, you're not. You're not. Or for some of you, it literally maybe could be your divine masculine coming through here, watching you. Alrighty. Honor your beauty, Archangel Jophiel. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. See how she's got her hands over her heart. And then she's green, right? Hello, signs from heaven. See how she's sleeping? Some of you could be channeling songs. And look at this, spirit animal. Somebody is a channeler here with the Magician card, because the Magician rules Virgo and Gemini. It also rules Mercury. Somebody has a clear channel, right? A clear channel to like a mediumship ability, or be able to hear music. When you hear music, that's a sign from Archangel Gabriel's twin flame Hope, who she sends you the music on the music end. Some of you could be hearing a particular song that reminds you of your divine counterpart here, or reminds you of a loved one who is in heaven, right? That is like they're sending you that song, telling you to have hope, right? There's a miracle about to happen. All right, so let me, spiritual support. Dear angel, allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. There is more spiritual support around you than you realize. These are angels for you, behind you, above you, and on all sides. These divine beings are here to guide, reassure, and love you. Feel the blessings of the angels who are surrounding you this time, so that they can help you be more at peace and free of any restrictions in your life, right? You are supported by the angels on every step of your spiritual journey. Open your heart and accept this support. And I literally just seen 144 in my third eye. So you're a chosen one, and that's why you got the spiritual support around you. And one of the things that you need to realize when you're a chosen one, you're going to go through the challenges because you are a chosen one. You were chosen by Jesus. You were chosen by the god or goddess that you support. That's why my channel is called as Crone, because I am chosen by Freya. She is an air goddess. So yeah, that's why you got so much spiritual support around you, is because you're chosen. You are here for a specific journey. You have a reason you are here. You wasn't just chosen because you're a lucky individual. You were chosen to go through the journey that you are going through for a reason. And that is why us chosen ones are under such attack, heavy attack from these people, from these negative forces. Is because we are chosen. And when you're chosen, you are meant to bring the light to the world. And what happens? The light irritates the demons, right? It exposes the darkness. And that is why, that's why they're triggered, because it's like shining the light in somebody's eyeballs. They're like, what are you doing that, right? It causes them to react in an unhealthy way, right? So you need to understand that. And that's what Spirit is telling you, right? You have learned the lessons. You went through this hard journey for a reason. And it's because you picked this path. You chose to come down here and incarnate at this time for this specific reason. So there's no need to worry because you have your spiritual protection around you. You have a particular father figure who is giving you the strength and the courage that you need through this storm, right? He is, or she, this loved one is your umbrella. Like literally, that's what they're showing me, an umbrella. They're like standing there holding this umbrella over your head, protecting you from this storm. So open your heart and accept their support. The angelic realm is supporting you at this time with regards to decisions you have made. You have been unsure about some areas of your life, and they want to assure you that all is well and guided. They are offering help with any concerns you have at this time and encourage you to become aware that they are supporting you in an area of your life, including the challenging ones. Be aware that every part of your life, of your spiritual journey, and you will be guided all the way. So you're not only just a chosen one, you were guided, you're being divinely guided as well. All right. Well, I guess I got to pull. Okay. A number 6667. So 666, right? That's that balance between your head and your heart, because something is off here and you can sense it. You can feel it, right? So with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I really feel like you need to just trust the divine plan. Do not worry, because the angels and your spirit team have your back. Have your back. Trust it. Okay? All right. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move body and energy. Your angels are encouraging you to get moving. It's time to get motivated and energized. You may feel stagnant or held back at this time, but the only person who can get between you and your goals is you. Take steps towards anything that you've been putting off at this will get your energy moving, and you'll be open and receptive to new and exciting experiences. You may feel stagnant, but that's okay, because now is a time when things are beginning to move again. Distance yourself from the energies that are standing in your way and make space for thrilling opportunities. Distance yourself from the energies that are standing in your way, like past experiences, past memories. If you've been putting off an exciting venture for some time, you're being encouraged to go for it now. Your angels are the wings on your back, and they want you to spread them. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful, right? Because why? Because it's their wings, right? They got you. It's like they're picking you up by your shirt collar and saying, listen, look down. Are your feet touching the ground? No. But when you look and you see them footprints and see, those are my footprints, because I got you by your shirt collar and I'm carrying you, my friend. I'm carrying you, my beloved child. I am carrying you. Literally, I seen them just like, I mean, it's funny because I like it when they show me things like that, but that's what I see. Them reaching down by your shirt collar, picking you up. And you're looking down like, why do I only see one set of footprints? Well, that's because they're carrying you, child, right? So that's why you got this loved one around you, giving you the strength and the courage to understand something, to something from a higher perspective. How truly strong you are, the strength and courage that you've had to overcome any challenges. I love it when they do that. I'm telling you, my dad was a jokester. He really was a jokester. All right, so honor your beauty. Thank you, Haniel. Oh, that's your feelings. Oops. And this is 4243. 44 could be significant. The 23rd could be significant. 445, which is 8 and 5, which is a 13, talks about laying things to rest. Archangel Azrael. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. Your angels are encouraging you to know that you are more beautiful than you realize. So somebody was playing on your self-esteem. Like I said, trying to ruin your reputation with lies. And that was their plan. You are perfect in the eyes of God and angels, and it's time you looked at yourself this way too. Beauty gives vanity and outward experiences. Somebody could have been jealous of your beauty. Like they could have been doing beauty spells on you, or they could have been jealous of your looks. You made them feel inferior, and that's why they backstabbed and betrayed you, because they were jealous. But taking steps towards making yourself feel and look good will help. You have a beautiful heart, and the angels are blessed to guide you. The angels are here to boost your confidence, but you can see how harsh they can see how harsh you can be with yourself. So don't be so hard on yourself. Your beauty goes beyond looks, but you must see that you're beautiful inside and out. What did I say about being inside? As within, so without. Your other person, your divine counterpart, is seeing something that you are not seeing. Because yesterday, remember, he was in the upright position, right? The King of Cups was in the upright position. That King of Cups loves unconditionally. But the Queen of Cups was in reverse, right? So that tells me that, you know, somebody is over emotional. Somebody is very judgmental of themselves. Somebody is very hard on them, trying to be like, how do I want to say this? Like be that, but like they have a Barbie doll syndrome. And what I mean by that is Barbie is perfect, right? She's perfect in every form. She got the perfect hair color. She's a blonde. You know, she got the perfect body, right? You know, that's what I call the Barbie doll syndrome. Somebody has a Barbie doll syndrome. I myself do not have that Barbie doll syndrome, because I say, if somebody's going to love you, they're going to look in your eyes, and they're going to love you for what's on the inside, and not for the meat suit that your soul is rotting in. I've always said that. One thing I have really never had low self-esteem, not that I remember. I guess kind of I did at some point in time. I imagine I did, because I've been beat down too many times. But the older I get, I could care less, right? I don't have that Barbie syndrome, but there is somebody around you who does. And they're very envious of how you look. Their plan was to make you look less than, make you feel less than, play on your self-esteem, backstab you, play head games with you. Like I had somebody come in my dream and, you know, tell me da 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 da, right? Or, you know, somebody sent me subliminal messages telling me that I'm fat and I'm ugly and I'm gonna die. Well, yeah, we're all gonna die. You die from the first day you're born. You start dying, right? We're all gonna die sometime. But telling me that I'm fat and I'm ugly don't bother me, because I've heard it all before. I've heard it all before. It does not matter to me what you think of me, because you are not the one I'm worried about, right? Take some time today to look at what you love about yourself in the sense of your looks, and what you love about who you are within. These thought knowledges will align with your soul with God. Jophiel's name means the beauty of God, and she is the angel who can help us acknowledge our beauty. She is a wonderful angel who can be called upon to overcome the voice of inner doubt and fear that many of us face. She's like a breath of fresh and brings a serene, positive energy to anyone who calls on her. She works closely with Archangel Michael, who helps us overcome negative traits in our thoughts and our choices. Right there he is, telling you, stay at peace, right? Don't worry. Don't worry. Take that worry and turn it into power. And take that power and use it to manifest miracles. So all this person, what I feel, you're like me, collective. You didn't allow this person's jealous over who you are or what you look like. You did not allow this person to create conflict, right? Yeah, somebody is definitely, and this is their warning, right? This is somebody that you put at a distance because you knew, you lived your gut, you knew this person was backstabbing you and betraying you, trying to unalive everything that you've been working on, trying to unalive your goals, trying to unalive your destiny, right? Why? Because they were jealous, right? So this person is thinking about that time, right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you mad. I didn't mean to yank that chain. I apologize. It's a lie. It's a lie. And I feel like it's because they are in a commitment, perhaps with somebody you used to be in a commitment with. Regardless, look, see this couple walking towards this nest? This could be somebody that you was in a relationship with somewhere in the past. And they got with somebody that you know, that maybe you called a friend. And this person was very jealous of you because they got with somebody from your past. Or another story I'm getting is somebody's divine masculine got with a karmic partner, is very jealous of how you look. That's another story I'm getting. Because this often represents a divine masculine, the emperor. So I feel like Archangel Michael was telling you, what has not killed you has only made you stronger. All 10 of these knives in your back has only made you stronger. You could be seeing 11, 10, 10, 11. That to me is a sign that you're getting some sort of a download. So don't forget, if you hear a particular song or you listen to music and it makes you remember something about the past, a particular song, that is a sign from a passed on loved one that they are thinking about you. If you are seeing feathers, you are seeing dimes, you are seeing pennies, selling something, their cologne, their perfume, cigars, cigarettes. You hear something, somebody walking in your house, you saw a peripheral vision, that's this loved one. And this loved one giving you the strength and the courage that you need to lift you up out of this storm. You know, the number 11 on here too could represent two people. Your divine masculine, divine feminine, depending on who you are. Right? All right, guys, that is what I got for you today. So remember, you have strong angelic and loved one, guardian angel. Your spirit team is surrounding you, and it is very, very strong today. And it's 2 + 7 energy, which is a 9 energy. And then you add the year 1 to it, which is a 10. The 10. And the reason why you're being warned is because you're completing these hard karmic lessons. They want you to know that you have never been alone. Somebody could have been trying to cut off your divine connection as well because they were jealous. They were jealous of your strength. They were jealous of your courage. They were jealous of how you looked. So they were jealous, but rejected them. And their plan was to unalive everything that you got going for you, and maybe even including you. But now their plan backfired. Why? Because you didn't give up. You didn't give in to what they wanted. You did not give up, collective. You kept moving. This is beautiful. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the up. You can always leave me a comment in the comment section below after the video is done, of course, because when I do dailies, I shut off the comment section because I got there old people who are my age and up that are not grown up, even though the world says they are. They're still not grown up. They still think they're in high school. And I just really just don't have time to deal with people like that. So leave me a comment in the comment section below after the video is done streaming. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Leave a kind comment for somebody else to find. I let you know that get all of your comments, and I thank each and every one of you guys who do comment. I am so appreciative of you guys. And why I feel like you resonate a lot with these readings is because you've experienced similar experiences. Okay? I know it's not exact, okay, because we all have different journeys, but we've all experienced different backstabs, betrayals. Okay? So thank you for watching, and I might see you later. I haven't decided yet. You'll hit that notification bell so that you know if I decide to go live later, because I'm highly considering it. And if I do, it'll be free readings for everybody. I'll do a 2-question limit if I do. Free readings for everybody, because I'm just so grateful. All right. So make sure you hit that notification bell if you're a new subscriber, or even if you're an old subscriber, so that you know, because it'll let you know when I go live. If not today, absolutely tomorrow we will go live and do free readings. So somewhere between now and tomorrow, within the next 24 hours, I will be doing free live streams. Depends on how I feel later. I woke up with a migraine headache this morning, so I feel a little bit better, but it's just the fact that I had it. So we'll see what happens throughout the day. So thank you for watching, everybody. I love you guys, and have a great day.